Hey there, lovely viewers. Are you ready to take charge of 2024 and make it your year? Well, today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of the Chinese idiom, liàng er xíng, to help you set some kick-butt, achievable New Year's resolutions. But before we jump into that, let's rewind. How did 2023 go for you? Did you set goals? Did you conquer them? Or did life happen, and those plans got buried under the chaos? It's okay if things didn't go as planned. We've all been there. We often aim too high, burn out, or get discouraged. That's where liàng er xíng comes in, a tale as old as time but relevant as ever. Wait, what do you mean here by this Chinese idiom? If you want to know, please first join me in exploring an ancient Chinese story about this idiom. During the spring and autumn period, Xuan Wu led his troops to besiege the state of Gu. The emissaries from Gu proposed surrendering the city with no resistance, but Xuan Wu refused. Someone asked him, why not accept the city without spending a single soldier? Why refuse? Xuan Wu replied, if someone were to betray us with our own city, we would deeply resent it. So why would we appreciate someone else bringing a city to us in betrayal? If we accept and reward them, we'd be rewarding behavior we detest. If we don't reward them, we'll break our word, and how could we then rule the people in the future? We must rely on our own strength. If we are strong enough, we'll take the city. If not, we'll withdraw voluntarily. We must act according to our abilities. We can't compromise our principles for the sake of a city. That would only result in greater losses. Xuan Wu informed the people of Gu about the plan of betrayal and advised them to kill the traitor and repair the city. After 3 months of siege by the Jin army, the defenders of Gu couldn't hold out any longer and sent messengers asking to surrender. Xuan Wu received the messengers and remarked, from your appearance, it seems you still have food to eat. Go back, fortify your defenses, and continue resisting. Xuan Wu's generals asked him, having obtained the city but not occupying it exhausts our army and resources. Is this justified to the king? Xuan Wu replied, I'm considering the king's interests. If we gain a city but the people are resentful, what use is that city? We want the city, but it's more critical that the people understand moral principles and willingly submit. Eventually, the supplies of the people of Gu were exhausted, and they grew weak. Xuan Wu accepted their surrender and took over the state of Gu. This is the Chinese story of liàng er xíng, in which Xuan Wu led an attack on the city of Gu, leading to a peaceful surrender. To help you better understand this idiom, let's break it down. The character, liàng, means to measure or assess. The character, li, translates to strength or capability. The character, is a connector or conjunction. The character, xíng, denotes to act or proceed. So the idiom, liàng er xíng, literally translates to measure strength, then act. This phrase signifies the importance of evaluating one's capabilities, strengths, or resources before taking action. It advises considering one's abilities and limitations before proceeding with a task or making decisions. In addition, the idiom emphasizes the concept of prudence and wisdom in evaluating one's strengths and weaknesses realistically before embarking on a course of action. Essentially, it suggests acting prudently according to one's capabilities and not overextending oneself beyond their limits. In Western culture, there are similar idioms such as know your limits and stay within your means. These idioms emphasize the importance of being realistic and practical in setting goals. So, how can we apply the wisdom of liàng er xíng to our New Year's resolutions for 2024? Acting according to one's capabilities is a wisdom applicable in life. It's about understanding oneself and the surrounding environment, achieving the most significant results with minimal effort. Each person has their limits. Setting ambitious goals without considering one's abilities is setting oneself up for failure. To maximize one's life value, it's vital to motivate oneself with goals while considering their practicality, avoiding aiming too high. So learning to start from the basics and smallest steps is crucial. Acting according to one's capabilities paves the way to gradually achieve personal ideals. Do your best and leave the rest to fate. We must exert maximum effort on what's achievable, but for what's beyond our capacity, it's crucial to prepare for the worst outcomes. Balancing ambition and practicality, acting within one's limits, leads to a life without regrets. Okay, my friends, here are 5 tips from liàng or xíng for making your achievable New Year's resolutions. First, start small. Breaking down your goals into smaller, more manageable tasks is a great way to make them more achievable. Here is an example. Imagine you plan to learn a new language in the new year. You may break down your goals into smaller steps as follows. Research and choose a language to learn. Find a language learning app or website that works for you. Start with the basics, such as learning the alphabet and common phrases. Set small goals for yourself, such as learning 10 new words each day. Remember, breaking down your goals into smaller tasks can help you stay motivated and make progress towards achieving your goals. Second, be specific. Defining your goals in clear and specific terms is crucial to achieving them. If you plan to learn a new language, ask yourself which specific language you want to learn. Let's say Spanish. To what level do you want to achieve? Say a conversational level of Spanish proficiency. How long do you want to achieve that level? Say 3 months or 6 months. How much time do you want to spend learning each day to achieve that level? Say at least 30 minutes every day. How do you want to learn during the 30 minutes every day? Say practicing speaking with a native speaker online. By defining your goals in clear and specific terms, you can better understand what you need to do to achieve them. This helps you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Remember to make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Third, be realistic. Setting goals that are achievable within your current abilities and resources is important to avoid disappointment and frustration. Let's continue with the example of learning Spanish. Achieve a conversational level of Spanish proficiency within 6 months by completing a beginner's course, practicing speaking with a native speaker for at least 30 minutes every day, and reading a Spanish book for 30 minutes every day. This goal is achievable within the user's current abilities and resources, as it only requires a small amount of time each day and does not require any significant financial investment. Remember, setting realistic goals is key to staying motivated and achieving success. By setting goals that are too difficult or unrealistic, you may become discouraged and give up. Fourth, be flexible. Adjusting your goals as needed to accommodate changes in your life or circumstances is important to ensure that you stay on track and continue to make progress toward achieving your goals. Say you have started your plan to learn Spanish. After a few weeks of learning Spanish, you realize that the course you're taking is not working for you. Instead of giving up on your goal, you adjust your approach. You find a new course that better suits your learning style and schedule, and you continue to practice speaking with a native speaker every day. Remember, adjusting your goals as needed is not a sign of failure, but rather a sign of adaptability and resilience. By being flexible and open to change, you can continue to make progress towards achieving your goals. Fifth, celebrate your progress. Recognizing and celebrating your achievements along the way is also an important part of achieving your goals. Come back to our example of learning Spanish. After completing a beginner's course, you treat yourself to a Spanish-themed dinner at a local restaurant. You also reward yourself with a new Spanish book to read. Remember, celebrating your progress is a great way to stay motivated and focused on your goals. It doesn't have to be anything big or expensive, just something that makes you feel good and proud of your achievements. In conclusion, liàng or xíng is a valuable piece of wisdom that can help us set realistic and achievable goals for the upcoming year. By taking a measured approach and breaking our goals down into smaller, more manageable steps, we can achieve great things. Remember, liàng or xíng is not just a Chinese idiom, but a universal concept that can help you achieve success in all areas of your life. Okay, my friends, do you think the wisdom of liàng or xíng helps teach you how to set realistic and achievable goals for the upcoming year? If your answer is yes, please type 1 below. If not, feel free to tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Or you may share with me any other tips for making achievable New Year's resolutions. Your feedback and ideas serve as both my greatest encouragement and the fuel that propels us forward in our quest to explore the wealth of knowledge and wisdom found within our culture. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And as always, stay curious, stay wise, and I'll catch you on the next adventure. Idioms are the essence of culture, and they bridge borders. Let's explore more wisdom that transcends time and traverses boundaries. See you next time.